Amorim, Rasmus Hojlund, and Harry Maguire. Now, have you been in a situation whereby in your mind there, you are putting things together, like you are gathering things, you are gathering momentum. But once you stop a minute and look back and look at what you are doing now, bro, I've been doing rubbish. That is currently what is happening to Manchester United right now. Now, at the beginning of this week, stroke the ending of last week, there were reports that came out that, you see, Harry Maguire and Manchester United might not continue next summer. That is after his contract ends next summer, right? So you see United on the other side, they were looking at him, should we keep it, should we not keep it? But they are not too sure. But now the latest report that has just come outside is that, you see, Manchester United are willing to give Harry Maguire a new contract, but there's a catch. Only if he reduces his salary, because currently Maguire is earning about 190 something K, right, for a 32 years old. So Manchester United on the other side are looking at their come. If you reduce your salary at least, maybe call it like 100 or something like that, we might give you a new contract. And in their mind, they're feeling like, okay, he might not or he might, right? But now, ask yourself one question: why do they want to give Harry Maguire a new contract? Now, I have two answers to that question. Number one, I feel that it is based on his performance and the kind of mentality he has. Like, you were down before and you came back up, and you rise up like a phoenix, like, you understand, something like that. Then number two, because he's among Amorim's 6-man leadership group. But that is actually the problem of Manchester United right now. Right now, for those that do not know, you see, at the beginning of this season, Amorim looked at it and be like, come on, I know that Bruno is the leader of this group, but guy, I can't continue with Bruno, only Bruno being the leader. Because during games, right, maybe when things are not going as planned, like maybe they open a mistakenly score us first, like Bruno does not have that calm head. Like Bruno just start going crazy and just start throwing past any and just like the whole formation, Bruno will disorganize it. And immediately as Bruno disorganizes that formation, if you as a player, you are not playing to his reading, he will change it and follow you. And you as a player inside the field, you will not have any choice than to play what the leader tells you to play, right? So, but Amorim looked at it and be like, okay, you know what? I need to have more than one leader in this team. And what happened? He created like a 6-man leadership group, right? That is comprising of Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, Lisandro Martinez, Mazwari, Diego Dalot, and Tom Heaton. And this is currently part of the problem of Manchester United. Now, let me explain to you. Now, if you look at this leadership group, right, the way it is being picked, it is based off of the players' experiences. That is how this leadership group is being picked, not based on winners. Now, let me explain something to you for those of you that maybe you are not following the gist. Now, do you know the main reason why you see Luka Modric stayed in Real Madrid as long as he did, right? It's because of he is a leader, right? They did not just pick him as a leader because of, yes, you have a strong mentality and you have been in the club experience. No, they picked him because he's a winner. Like, he has won, plus the experience, like he's a winner. He has won so many things. So he has that winner mentality, right? Like, he's used to winning. So if the team draws a game, right, he will call them a bro, come here. People, okay, this is not who we are. Like, he will put this team straight. Continue going on with this video. If you have stayed up to this point, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. That's why you see that he was among the team at, like, opponent was 30 something, he was still there, right? Even Toni Kroos, Carvajal, all those guys, that's why they were still there, right? Because of that. Because if you look at Real Madrid team, any Champions League final that are playing, you will see almost like 6 people that have won that Champions League final. Now, when they now looked at their squad and be like, okay, you know what, we have enough now to allow Modric go, right? That is why you see that they allowed Modric to leave. Because if it was only for Modric could have still stayed in Real Madrid. But now, when they allow Modric to leave, they still have the likes of Valverde that have how many Champions League? They have the likes of this guy Carvajal that has how many Champions League, that has won, that winning, it's a normal thing for him. They still have the likes of this guy Tchouaméni there. That has won at least how many Champions League he has won? Like he has won the league. They still even have Courtois, which me and you know how many Champions League they have. So they have winners in their team. So if you're looking at Real Madrid, even if Real Madrid have a group of leaders, these are the guys, right? And these guys are picked not like experiences among them, but based on they are winners. But now when you look at Manchester United on the other side, how many people there has won major stuff? Is it Tom Hitton? The thing that is not paying me past is that Dalot. Hi! Diego Dalot is among the leaders group. Dalot on that Dalot is just to look busy. And he's part of the leadership group. Now, just imagine if United lose, who want to put the players straight that come, this is not who we are. We are used to winning. Who wants to put the players straight? Because when you are talking, you look at that, okay, go and relax, what have you won? But now look at the days, back in the days of Manchester United, whereby you have leadership like Vidic, Ferdinand, Bosco. If you look at the midfield then, when this guy came in, what do you call it? Carey came in, he made the likes of Scholes there, who is already like, he has won things. During the time of Nani, we still had gigs there, like leaders, right? I could still remember the story whereby Nani was telling us, whereby when he was on the bench with Giggs, right? Giggs was not advising that, bro, you don't act that way, you don't play that way. Instead, do like this, and do like this. And when he came off the bench, he did exactly the same thing, right? Now, if you look at it, do you know the reason why Nani said he listened to him? Is because when he looked at Giggs, look at this guy is a winner. Even Ronaldo said when he first came, he made the likes of Van Nistelrooy. Actually, you will see some interview like Van Nistelrooy shot. Everyone shot at Ronaldo boss cry. But now, currently, this Manchester United leadership, who want to shout for who? That anybody will boss cry. Because they know that, Oga, all of us were at the same team. I don't forget, and this is currently one of the problems of man. We don't have winners in this team. So, honestly, I feel that at some point I'll say, okay, keep Maguire. But no, we can't keep him anymore because, bro, you have been here like 5 years now. Nothing to write to me about. Now, just imagine your manager had, just because Bruno is not calm-minded, like Bruno wants, he cannot handle pressure, he had to expand the group from 1 leadership to 6. That should like tell you a lot. Now, is it Holland? Holland is currently one of the hottest strikers now in Europe. 2 goals and give an assist. The assist was given to Dogu. So our boy, our left back, Dogu scored. And it's actually a good thing for Manchester United because now Dogu will be entering into the Liverpool game, right, with a crazy momentum.
If you've not still subscribed, kindly hit on the subscribe option. It's going to be on this part of your screen. Smash on the like button, give this video a thumbs up. Stay tuned for our next updates, and you're watching Everything Football.